Hello and welcome to the USA breaking news on 3rd June 2026. OpenAI unveils major codex upgrade as weekly users surpass 5 million. San Francisco OpenAI has announced a major upgrade to its Codex artificial intelligence platform, expanding its capabilities to simplify workplace tasks and accelerate adoption across large organizations. The company revealed that the codex is now used by more than 5 million people every week, marking a six-fold increase in users since February this year. While software developers remain the platform's primary users, OpenAI said non-technical professionals now account for 20% of its users base, with that number continuing to grow rapidly. To support this expanding audience, OpenAI has introduced six specialized modes designed to assist with tasks such as data analysis, innovation and creative works, business operation, graphic design, investment management, and banking services. The new features are intended to enable Codex to handle more complex and industry-specific assignment with a greater accuracy and efficiency. OpenAI also launched a new features called Sites, which allows users to publish AI-generated work directly as a website rather than traditional text documents. The features was developed in the collaboration with software companies Wix and Figma. Another addition known as annotations enable users to provide detailed instruction for specific sections of a document, giving them a greater control over how the AI performs tasks. The latest updates comes just 3 weeks after OpenAI unveiled a new initiative worth more than $4 billion aimed at integrating its services into organizations worldwide. The project seeks to help business maximize the benefit of artificial intelligence in their day-to-day operation. The announcement underscores OpenAI growing focus on enterprise AI solution as demands for workplace automation continues to rise globally. A USA sanctioned a senior federal commander and FCM-23 intelligence officers. Washington, D.C., the United States has imposed this sanction on senior commander of the Democratic Forces of the Liberation of Rwanda, FDLR, as well as a top intelligence official linked to the FCM-23 alliance, citing their role in destabilizing Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. The USA Department of the Treasury announced sanction against Gustave Kubayo, also known as Colonel Sarkov, who serves as the head of FDLR's Special Force Unity Club and oversees intelligence operation within the armed group. Colonel Sarkov succeeded Protégene Ruvugayimikure, who was killed in Masisi territory in December 2023. The sanction also targeted Nzenze Imani, an intelligence and military operation official within FCM-23, whom Washington accuses of contributing to insecurity in eastern DRC. According to the USA Treasury, Colonel Nzenze is close associate of Sultan Makenga, the military leader of FCM-23 and a key figure in the M23 movement. USA authorities stated that beyond reading crap, Colonel Sarkov also commanded FDLR fights operating in Nyiragongo territory from 2022 until they were put back by FCM-23 offensives. Washington described the FDLR as a major threat to regional stability, accusing the group of carrying out attacks against the civilians based on ethnicity, committing killings, sexual violence, and recruiting children into its ranks. The USA further argued that FDLR finance its activities through routing civilian, illegal taxation, kidnapping for ransom, and illegal logging activities in the Virunga National Parks. The Treasury Department also claimed that despite the commitment by the government in Kinshasa to dismantle the group, FDLR continued to receive support from elements within the armed group and military structure operating in South Kivu province. The United States recalled that its first sanctioned Israel on January 3, 2013 over a serious violation of international law, including the targeting of children during armed conflict, killing, rape, abduction, and forced displacement of civilians. Under the latest sanction, Colonel Sarkov will be barred from entering the United States, and any assets under USA jurisdiction may be frozen. USA Treasury Secretary Scott Bassett said the measures are part of the administration's broader effort to help resolve the conflict in eastern DRC and support peace, security, and economic developments across the region. France Paris French President Emmanuel Macron has issued a strong warning to individuals accused of participating in the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, declaring the France will not serve as a safe haven for perpetrators seeking to avoid justice. Macron made the remarks on June 2, 2026 during the official inauguration of Reserchive, a memorial dedicated to victims of genocide against the Tutsi, located along the banks of the Seine River in Paris. The ceremony was attended by Rwandan President Paul Kagame, senior officials from Rwanda and France, Louise Mushikiwabo, Secretary General of the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie, and genocide survivors. Speaking at the event, Macron stressed the importance of preserving historical truth at a time when some individuals continue to distort or deny the facts surrounding the genocide. He called for greater attention to survivors' testimonies and the work of historians in safeguarding collective memory. The French leader highlighted ongoing judicial efforts to hold genocide suspects accountable, noting that several Rwandans have already been prosecuted in French court for their alleged role in the 1994 atrocities. In recent years, French justice has continued its essential work. A trial have taken place and other investigations remain ongoing. He reaffirmed that no individual is above the law and warned those who believe the France could offer them permanent refuge from persecution. No one is above the law. Those who thought our country would be lifelong sanctuary have received an answer from French justice. Crimes against humanity do not expire and will not go unpunished. Justice will be done. Macron pointed to recent prosecutions involving individuals such as Eugene Rwamucyo, Sostene Munyemana, Philippe Hategekimana, and Claude Muhaimana, while praising continued effort against genocide denial and extremist ideologies. The French president also warned that the modern spread of hate speech propaganda, drawing parallel between contemporary online disinformation and the role played by notorious broadcasters Radio Television Libre de Mille Collines during the genocide. On our screens today, they are news form of everytelling, Macron said, urging citizens to remain vigilant against ethnic hatred, racism, and discrimination, spreading truth a digital platform. France has enacted laws criminalizing genocide denial, minimization among those convicted, and such as registration is Charles Onana, who was found guilty of a publication disputing evidence that the genocide against the Tutsi was planned. Macron's remarks underscored France's commitment to combating impunity, preserving historical truth, strengthening international efforts against genocide denial, hate-based extremism. Thank you for watching.